What's up, you guys? We're here in Utah in Moab. Today we're going to be hitting up Arches National Park. Now we've got 3 separate trails that we'll be doing, as well as some panoramic views and some other viewpoints. So I'm going to bring you guys along on these trails. We'll talk to you a little bit about where we are, what we're doing, and let you guys experience what we're experiencing through our eyes. I really hope you enjoy the views. Let's go. So the first little pull-off that we stopped at is the Park Avenue Trail. It runs from the Park Avenue point all the way to where we are, which is called the Organ and the Courthouse Towers viewpoint. Check out the scenery, you guys. These things are so high. Hey, no off-trailing. It's truly spectacular. It reminds me a little bit of Zion National Park. It's really just incredible. All of these were formed through water and wind, so the sheer power of nature is displayed here right now. This area right here are called the Fallen Arches, and this is why, as you can see, this whole section used to be 2 arches. At some point it seems to have fallen down. Can you imagine watching that happen? Coming up here to check this little spot out that Mike has seemed to have found. Look at those views behind me, dude. These are awesome. Perfect selfie spot, I hear. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's awesome. Look at that. Wow. Like, someone tell me how that's real. Someone tell me how that rock is just balancing there. Anyone? No?
It doesn't make sense.
Bueller? It doesn't make sense. It is freaking awesome. Right now, we are on our way to our first trailhead, which is Sand Dune Arch, Broken Arch, and the Tapestry. So we're going to be seeing 3 different landmarks on one trail. It's about 2.5 mile loop, so that's not too bad. It's really hot out today, probably in the high 80s. Sun is beating down, so we've chosen to do a few smaller hikes rather than any of the longer ones. So when we get there, give you guys a little look-see, and then, like I said, see it through our eyes. It's going to be awesome. So we're starting off with Sand Dune Arch, and we literally just went through that little crack. These are the views coming through. So amazing. Sand Dune Arch, I guess. This is very cool. Very sandy. It's crazy. This is just like right above me. Natural formation. It's shady, so it's like great temp too. Okay, so you just saw Sand Dune Arch. That was awesome. We're heading out to the Broken Arches and the Tapestry now. So as you can see behind you, in front of me, we've got all these monuments over here. So we're gonna head out this way. We've got about a mile hike out and then it'll be about a mile hike back. So let's go check this out. Still heading down towards Broken Arch. This is a really pleasant little hike. It's not very strenuous. It is a little bit sandy underfoot, but it's not a big deal. The environment, the landscape out here is really cool, pretty crazy. So quiet when there's nobody around and all you can hear is the sound of your feet. Everything is so still, quiet, beautiful. And there it is, our first arch since our trail began. Pretty pretty. Looks like some water runs through here in the rain season. Okay, we are almost about halfway through our trail. We did hit that arch. I think that the Broken Arches are ahead of us because that arch was not broken. Then when we get to the peak or halfway mark, we're going to veer off a little bit to a place called the Tapestry. I'm not sure what to expect there, but we will show you guys when we get there, I suppose. And we have about a mile hike back. So we keep on moving. We're running out of water. Looks like we're going the right direction. 100 yards to the junction. In the meantime, look at this little guy. Okay, we're at the junction, so we're gonna head 300 yards this way and check out the Tapestry, and then we're gonna come back and walk back out that way. To me, I'd say that was the Broken Arch. I don't know what that's about, it wasn't broken, but it did have a crack in it to move, that's what it is. So we're gonna head off this way and see what the Tapestry is all about. So it turns out that little arch that we saw at the sign was probably the Tapestry because this is where we're at right now. So we're going to get a little bit closer. The trail goes just a little bit further and hopefully we get a little bit closer to a piece. Okay, this is it. We've made it to Tapestry Arches. We have this whole place to ourselves. We've only seen one other person since we left Broken Arch. It's so quiet and so peaceful. So these are arches in the making. You can see the arch shape, but then behind it, it's blocked off still by rock. So in a million years or so, that rock will be gone and we won't know it, but those arches will be there and stand alone. We're officially halfway through this hike. We're gonna stop and have a little break, a little snack, rehydrate, re-energize, and then turn it around, go right back. A little snack with a view. We're hydrated, re-sunscreen, and we've had our snack. We are leaving. Oh my God, that was awful camera work. We're hydrated, we've had our snack and cooled off. We are leaving the Tapestry, headed back down towards the parking lot. So we have about 0.8 miles to go. Should be a pretty easy hike out. By the looks of the Old Trails map that I used, we have a little bit of an incline. And then it will drop right back down. Picked up wind a bit, so it's cooled off a little, and then we'll be headed to our next spot. Okie dokie, we just passed through the Devil's, what is it called? The Devil's Playground, Campground, Devil's Garden, Playground, one of those, I couldn't remember. So now we have about 0.4 miles left. This section is uphill in the sand. Wish us luck. We just refilled our water, which is essential out here. You never want to run out of water when you're hiking in the desert. But we should be back to the car in about 25 minutes or so if we're lucky. And then we will head out to our next stop. Look how beautiful the scenery is. Even though it's a little bit tough, it's totally worth it. We've walked not but 0.1 miles and now we can finally see the campground. So there it is down there. I don't know if you can see the vans and tents and everything, but that is such a cool little spot with all these rocks sticking up behind it. It's an awesome place to camp. These are the views right here. Coming back around, the trail goes this way. Some people leave markers, I guess, so that we can follow the trail. So whatever it is, just follow it. We have just reached the end of this trail loop. Just back over here is the last little section that'll take us right back to the parking lot. You guys have already seen that part. So this has been our first trail of the Arches National Park. Loved it. I love that last little bit there that you guys saw with that monument. The campground was cool. The arches are awesome. All of this environment is so unique. I loved every minute of it. So in the next episode, catch the rest of the day that we've got here. I've got 2 more short trails to go and a beautiful sunset. Hope to see you guys there, and definitely make your way out to Arches National Park if you're looking for a little road trip. See ya.